What is good, y'all? So we are here on the Labas Show for a one-on-one interview here in Malta. We are in Malta, as you can see behind me. We have the crazy scenery of the ocean and the views. We have an amazing guest here today. Amazing guest. I'm excited. For those who don't know, I spent 6 months in Malta last year. So Malta has a very special place in my heart. And I met some amazing people, heard some amazing stories, and I am back in Malta for an event. So we have here, what is your name, my man?
My name is Dursa. I've been living in Malta for a while. Then I've got to meet David. He's like an incredible person. And we build a good friendship. Then we start rocking. Then we keep in touch, even after you like gone back to your place. But we keep in touch. Like, we keep this good energy, man. Like
good energy. Yeah. So we have Dursa here. So Dursa, man, I am first off, man, I'm happy to be back here. I'm glad we've been talking for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be back and helping out in any way I can. So I'm excited to tell people about your story, your journey, and highlight everything that you do here in Malta for specifically the African community. So Dursa, first off, tell them, so Dursa here is community organizer, motivational speaker. He's involved in multiple nonprofits. This man volunteers his time and energy every single day. I've been here 4 days. His phone is ringing nonstop. So Dursa, let's start off with your background. So where are you from? And tell them, if you don't mind sharing your personal story. Anything you want to leave out, that's totally okay. But how did you get to Malta and how did you end up here?
Well, basically, I'm originally from Ethiopia. I'm from Ethiopia. I lived in Malta for about 8 years. And my journey was like I came across, moved to Malta as a refugee. Basically, and the journey was like difficult time. I'm going like desert, Mediterranean, arriving here. I spent in detention, Malta, where the people, like they put all the people in. It's called a detention. Probably I call it modern prison.
Okay.
So like, I spent it like 11 months, and then like after
11 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nearly, because that's the reason. Like just because I don't speak English, I don't have find interpreter. So until they get translator for me, then I to like express myself, my issues, why I come across to, why I leave my country, then why I come all the way to like Malta.
Yeah.
And then I got my like document, which I asylum seeker. Then I got my document. I released from detention. Then I move out. Let's start living in the communities. And the journey was so difficult. I couldn't like communicate with anyone because I don't have any background English. I only speak my mother language.
Your mother language,
and like culture is new, people, country, everything is new for me. Like I'm into the dark room.
Yeah.
But probably like I was like trying to keep my positivity, looking around what is the possibility, how I can get to learn like English. And then I started taking like part-time English, and also I got some support for the NGOs, and then that's how I like improved my English. After 6 months, I get better. Then I apply college, like doing a course at the college full time, and it wasn't like so much easy. Like I'm just saying, it's like terrible time when I spent it, when I slept outside on the street, like don't want to give up, and like on my just on my life. Then the life is so much crazy because if you don't have any like support or someone will telling you that, give you the necessary information, it's like crazy. But like I've got
like you're figuring it all out on your own.
Yeah, I've got to come the point when I say, okay, either I keep fighting or like I just backing down, doing nothing. Just like now for me that's not an option. I have to like keep like moving forward the best I can. But obviously like the first for a while I didn't get any support behind, but like over the time people start believing me. I'm like kind of determined, and I want to keep fighting. I get support all the way, but in the beginning like it was terrible time for me. Like, but that make me a stronger person. Like was it really like the things happened to me? It's actually make me better person who like always and
shaped you who you are today.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So okay, so let's go back a little bit for the people. So, and what country did you say you're from?
I'm from Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Okay, so you left Ethiopia due to some circumstances.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you said you traveled through. Can you explain it? Can you emphasize? Because I really want them to like get a visual of your journey. So you left Ethiopia.
I left Ethiopia, moved to Sudan. Basically
moved to Sudan.
To what they call it, by human traffic, basically.
Okay.
And then moved Sudan. Sudan was in good place. I had to like start to move into desert, crossing desert to Libya.
Sahara,
yes.
Okay, so Ethiopia had to move to Sudan. Basically, ended up there through human trafficking. Correct.
Yeah.
Then traveled his journey through the Sahara Desert. Man, and how old were you at the time? I don't think you emphasized.
I was like 17.
17 years old at the time. Okay, and you're by yourself. Did you go with family or anything like that?
Man, by myself.
By himself. By himself. Man,
that's just like kind of crazy because you don't really follow back in home. You don't really follow your passion.
Yeah.
What you've got to do, what you want to do it. It's just like things given me by order. You have to do what the authority give you the order. Like you don't really follow the passion. So therefore, like I find out moving away actually where I can just pursue your dream. You know, I want to accomplish something, being different. Yeah. That's what I want to.
So so again, the number one opportunity you would say you left Ethiopia to seek better opportunity.
Definitely, yes.
Better
like,
opportunity.
For example, it's lack of freedom, of course.
Yeah.
You know, because where the opportunity you can create, you can make it like anywhere.
Yeah.
As long as you after it what you really want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you have a freedom of movement, creating the opportunity, you can do it. But if you don't have that, like you don't get like, you know, open mind information and where you can't really connect your friendship to the good people that you want to look at. This is the thing. Is, you know, you don't really find it, get that information in that areas.
Yeah. Okay. So man, so now next, so you get through the desert, and then you said before getting to Malta, you were in Libya. So I don't think a lot of individuals know the situation in Libya. So do you mind explaining the situation in Libya? How a lot of Africans end up there before they end up leaving Africa?
I think like the end up in Libya is kind of like misunderstanding information, but thinking behind from that, like they get information the information that they get, it wasn't true. For example, I've got like when I ask about Libya, they say okay, there is human right there, like you can get what you want to, what we want, like you can get the freedom. A lot of our people is kind of like miscommunication, misinformation. Like people find it easy when they say okay, you know, Libya is good country and stuff, but when you get in the point and like the situation is not really great, and then you find it out like all the people end up in prison, and it was like the prison is very terrible when like it's when they put like hundreds of people in one this like small room, and like you don't have like get food for a week, and you don't have toilet, like, you know, it's just where you just pee on yourself or whatever, you know. This is a crazy situation that you cross to, and then obviously we've got to the point when life is not even matter, because you imagine you spend it in like without having shower month, like without having proper toilet month. I say what life, you know. Then like obviously you've got to move it, whether it's skipping, maybe you get.
What is good, y'all? So we are back. It was very, very, very hot in the last location, so we actually just switched location here in Malta. So
I mean, basically, I take myself into consideration. I wasn't really think that I'm going to Europe. Okay. My first step from home.
Oh, so you didn't? Okay.
Just like wasn't really my plan. It was like, but there is a crisis situation at that time
in Libya.
I just, you know, in my home.
In home, okay.
I can move to the border when the situation is getting better. I could go back to my home. That's the like plan when we have like this crazy crisis at home. But then like the situation never get better. I just keep moving forward, at least where I can, like, you know, stay settling to have, you know, normal life. And then that I meant to like move to Sudan center, but the same, I don't have any like legal document. I couldn't stay safe enough to like stretch myself doing my life in Sudan as well.
Got you.
And then when we had difficult situation living because of the document issue in Sudan. We had to like, okay, what is the next option? What we can do? And then we start asking. There's a misinformation going on. Like, okay, if you go to Libya, there's a United Nations like human right where you can access to at least life and basic life human being.
More
And
opportunities.
More opportunities.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about opportunities like in a way that at least you can access to basic life, simple thing, And then when we get there, like there's nothing in place. Like we had, as I just was explaining, like we end up in prison. That we asked the
Yo.
the board, the army is asking, okay, we're looking for the human right. I said, okay, we can text the there.
Who was asking for the human rights?
We asked it.
Yeah, yes, okay.
We
You were
asking
asking who? The armies?
The army said,
Yes.
the borders. Then they say, okay, we could take you to the office, and then like literally few minutes driving, we just end up in
Prison. Wow.
And then fucking and then we spend it like how many months, and then we was lucky enough the prison was so full, and then we get a transfer to another place.
Yeah.
And then this place is just like temporary place where they just like pretty much keep by garden, like it's not really strict,
Yeah.
but the garden have.
So you only contact one
You
person?
only contact one person with the phone. You don't even see it. Okay. You have to be there. One person will pick you up.
Yeah.
And then okay, you close and you stay there. They will call you. They say, okay, I am the guy who they send it. Then like they pick you up and boom, they take you to the hiding place, and that's how human traffic works. Then during the night, and someone has come and they pick you up with the car, then boom, you just like you don't even see any proper conversation in this journeys.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't really say, okay, I had a good conversation, I have a reliable no, there's nothing. That's how it works, because I mean, of course, they have to hide them identity, like especially the boss or who someone managing this thing, this behavior, like you can't see it, you can't really have.
And so okay, because it's the mafia.
It's that's sort of, that's how it works. Yes,
Okay.
human traffic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Obviously,
crazy.
because you don't have choice, you've
Yeah.
got to deal with it. Not
You have to
because
deal with it because
yeah.
it's like you can't go backwards.
Nothing. Yes.
Okay.
You just deal
So
with it.
so now you thought you were going to be dealing with human rights and better opportunity in Libya, and then you end up in prison.
Yeah.
Then from there they transfer you to like another waiting period.
Yeah.
And then while going to the next transfer, you guys were able to escape.
Yeah, that's how. And
Yo.
then, like, obviously, this
That's
is like,
that's how you do it, bro. Yo. Good.
You've got to use the chance, you know.
Yeah, you gotta take the chance. So fast forward. So what happens after that, and then how did you end up? How long after you escaped from that situation were you in Libya, and then now explain the situation of getting on the boats to then get to Malta?
Oh yes, then like I said, when like once we escaped, we try to hide ourselves for a bit. Then like we try to ask the old people, like there's someone you can see the people, like maybe they see like you see that like someone calm person, say okay, I want to go to like move to the capital city, how I can move, can you help me out? And then like they like give you something to eat, or they give, okay, there is a trash car, because only like the car really access easily the only trash car, like from the car trash is like this big truck, or the
trash can truck. Yeah.
And they just like bring all the trash from the city to dump outside. Like just this guy asked for me personally, like he asked someone, okay, like really I can't really put in front, but if you want you can jump in and the like trash, then you can go to the city. When we close the border, you have to get down, like you don't really go with me to the border, because sometimes they open the check it.
Yeah.
But if you're close, I can just close to the drop you, but you have to like, walk around where you can like you can't see, like just walk normal, then you can access to the city, or not in front of, like not where of the border where the security is, but you can enter from the like where someone knows there. That's how I enter the city.
Yeah.
When I get there, just kind of like ask someone who my one of like black person who lived there, or like listen, hey, I have this situation, I need help.
Yeah.
Like say, hey, you mean I am doing the same, like I just literally came the day before, like I have the same situation, but like where are you from? I'm saying, okay, I'm from Ethiopia. Okay, I know the group of people live there. Then you can go and ask them, because like he was like Western African, but a little, because it's like when you born in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Like if you rather than go to Washington, like asking someone, but if you like someone who come from Boston,
from that area,
the
okay,
same
yeah.
areas, at least like you have a better connection or communication.
Yeah.
That's why it's okay. If you go there, there's a people who group of people live together, and then maybe that they can help you. That's only what I can do, because he only have the same situation as I have, but he actually escaped from the same another in prison, the same thing.
He escaped from another prison.
But he have at least
Yo,
where
this is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
he have where he sleep. That's like okay. And then I go to I knock the door and I ask like, hey guys, I literally this I need help. And it's okay, yeah, like come in, like, because you can't really stay on the door so long, because like
you can't be seen.
No,
yeah.
If someone seen, okay, like you done. Everyone need to go out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everyone's in hiding at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Only one person can go, like when it get dark, get the food and stuff for I don't know, like 5 days.
Wow.
And like you stay chill, but you can't do it.
So okay, so basically you guys, and you guys are hiding from the Libyan army. Okay. Just because I just want to, like I said, I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
I'm hearing this story for the first time as well. So I obviously want to educate myself on it as well. So you guys are hiding from the Libyan army, right? One person can go out every once in a while for all these people to grab food for days.
Yes, definitely.
And how long are you hiding in this? Did you guys?
I literally spent like 15 days in that, because obviously the people who have been there before, like 2-3 months.
Yeah, so it's like first come, first go.
Yeah. And then but obviously like I was lucky enough that there's a group of people who living. I only person remaining in the room because I came like in last minute.
Yeah.
Because they're just waiting for the weather. When it's good, they're ready to go.
Boom.
And
go where?
To the
boat.
Boat, yes.
Wow.
And then like I was kind of asking, hey, what should I do? Like I don't have anything in my hand. Like what I can do? And then luckily they kind enough asked the like human traffic, and they collected the small money from everyone. The rest, because everyone paid the money, right? And then we they collected I think like $300.
Yeah.
And then the people I know. And some they still here, like, you know, because
in Malta.
Okay. There's some they gone, but like they live in UK, Netherlands, and somewhere.
Okay, so some guys that you met along the journey.
Yeah. And then like
this is real life stuff, man. This is not for real, bro. This is
Then they say okay, they call the human traffic. They say, hey man, like we have one person left in our apartment. Like we can't really leave him behind. What we can do? Like how much he get?
Yeah.
It's like okay, he don't have anything, but we collected this much money. Okay, he can pay. Come, like no problem.
This is talking about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
My man.
Bro, nah, that's all God, bro.
Yeah.
That's all God.
Yeah.
So you're the last person left, and they let it slide, basically.
Yes. And then like was like jump.
Wow. So God bless.
Yeah,
bro,
definitely.
That happened.
Like literally was like okay. Then boom, we just moved to the city, and like it called the Mazra. Like Mazra is like just next to the sea, and on the forest where you can just go into the sea. Then you go in onto the boat. Boom, because you have to wait like when everything like going dark, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it's going
like
dark.
1 o'clock in the morning.
So. Wow. Okay, so now you're in this. So you're in the hideout spot. The people pretty much were like, and this is the Libyan.
Yeah.
So what is it, the mafia or the?
No, it's just because like
the workers.
The police never let you like move around. If
like
they
freely.
catch you get beat. You end up in prison again.
Okay.
So there is no freedom of movement.
Yeah.
In the cities.
Yeah.
Especially if like you are not Libyan, okay, you're done. Like either you get maybe there's people who lost
lost their lives.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Because the thing is,
so
like,
they'll take them, torture them, even kill them.
Yeah. These young people, they don't really care. They just like okay, as a joke, like they give you knife, like
stabbing.
yes, yeah. Definitely.
Bro, what?
It's just because they find it funny.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
they
yeah.
find it
Because it's like you're not one of us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And they
okay.
like a lot. Everyone have a gun, for example. They just like boom,
Yeah.
gone. Like that's how it like shit.
Wow. So, from the hideout, you got blessed that you were the last one that let slide.
Yeah.
And then you said this was in the city. You guys were hiding in the city, but then
Yeah.
you guys went out to the forest to then get onto the boat.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah,
Okay. So how? And you guys had to just pretty much just wait. So you guys, boom! It's like it's go. Let's go. Let's head to the boat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but like in the late afternoon, like when
Late, yeah, when it's late.
7, like dark.
Yeah.
I mean, when like it's sort
Sun
of
is down.
somewhere. I think it's June, like this time, when sun is go down dark. It's just like because you already like set up everything, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Human
yeah.
traffic know where you are and then how you want to go. You just bring the truck car.
Yeah.
And they just open the door, like boom, everyone like
so
everyone
it's like
runs.
a okay.
Man, like,
I would be gone. I don't know about y'all.
yeah,
but what?
you're tie ready, man. Like you're
Okay, so it's pretty much like as soon as they open the door,
yeah,
I'm
you
gone
boom, everyone
for
run.
free. Okay.
Then you just end up yourself in the Mazra, like next to the sea.
Mazra, see next to the
Next
sea.
to the sea, like
okay.
then you spend like few hours. Sometimes people spend like months.
next to the sea.
Yeah, next to the sea because sometimes the weather is not good. Sometimes the people
Are going by.
going by also like the military or whatever the guard sea
Yeah,
guard
guards.
whatever,
Yeah.
that like stay around. You can't really access to the
Yeah.
move. So that's why they know the human traffic know things around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like just
yeah.
like as funny thing like the police actually like they wear the police thing like army like look like army but they do these things actually.
do the same thing.
The same thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, bro, this is
Yeah,
like this
I'm
is
really,
crazy.
like I'm telling you, like this is
crazy.
Like when you like saying, like when you talking now as a conversation,
Yeah.
it's like unreal. But like in practice, it happened. Like
It happened,
every
yeah.
like thousands of people, like most of the people going through the same situation.
Yeah, and the that's another reason why I wanted to have this conversation.
Yeah,
one,
definitely, yes.
and I think it's one thing. I'm Haitian, so shout out to my Zoes. Like my people have gone through the similar things.
I see,
but
yeah.
growing up, when you're hearing it from your family, it's like whatever. Because you're young, you're not. You're
yeah.
hard headed and stuff. But when I came to Malta and I met all these Africans telling me these stories, I'm like, yo, this is real life stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's not no joke.
100%.
Like what they see in the movies, like this happens to this day.
100%. Yeah.
So now, you get to the boat. So how long you said some people spend hours, some people spend months. So how long were you by the sea before getting onto
we
the
literally
boat?
spend like one night.
One night,
And the
okay.
next day,
Next day they put you on the boats.
like pretty much like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
We have to like run to the sea. Like we pump it our boat. Like,
Yeah.
because it airs. Like,
Yeah.
And then we just boom happening, and then we just start.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want. These boats aren't the best boats in the world. These boats aren't secure. Like I want people to know that. So explain. Now you're in the sea. So explain your journey now. Once you get on the boats. So how was that? How many days in the water? What is the conditions like? What is the security of the boat? Because I've heard stories that the boat broke halfway through the journey.
Yeah.
I've heard stories that many people have died. Thousands of people lose their lives.
100%.
So, and Alex was even telling me he knew someone that lost his life as well. So explain that. How was the boat? How many days? How was the security of the boat?
The journey of crossing the Mediterranean actually is a crazy thing ever. Like you decide on two things, nothing else. Maybe the third chance you have, you got caught, you go back to Libya.
That's not even. You don't even. But you don't want to.
It's not going to be happy. Like, really, the crazy thing is here. Like you see someone going in front of you and die, you still going to take the same
route.
Like,
Dang.
because like
You have no choice.
no choice. Like maybe I pass or maybe I die. As simple as that.
So there's two options. There's two options.
If you don't die, that's okay. You pass.
God bless.
If you don't pass, you die. Goodbye to this is crazy. The real life it happened. So like that's why like I always landing to the ground where the human being live for me is a bless.
Yeah, bro. That's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Like I've seen the people who have the same dream and the same like they have passion. They have something to pursue, and they just go.
They're gone.
You know, they didn't say to goodbye to the family. Like, it's crazy. They didn't say to goodbye to the close beloved, whatever. Like, it's take the into the sea, and then like 3-4 hours, and then boom, it's gone. Because the boat they use it, the air, you just pump it next to the sea,
pumped air,
and then
okay.
like if something got into, boom,
and they drown.
Yes, like you don't have GPS, or you don't have contact and whatever. You are lucky.
There's no
enough,
phones.
You are lucky enough if you have this call, what do you call it, GPS and all call support, for example.
Yeah.
That's like you are lucky enough.
And correct me if I'm wrong, there's nobody directing the boat. Like, there's no captain. You get on the boat, and it's wherever y'all end up, end up.
The thing is, like, maybe you're lucky enough, there's a people who have like
some kind of knowledge of
knowledge about the sea, and then like that's it. Like you've got to just you've gone on, you know how to swim, you're good enough, you are captain. Literally, that's all.
Wow. So, how many days if you remember, did you spend in the water?
I think we spent, like I say, like, man, like we blessed. We only few people, and we don't like.
The boat wasn't like overweighted.
No, it's not over. And then we spent like 28 hours, which is like 20.
I thought you were about to say 28 days.
No. 20. Yeah, the people who spend it a month
in the water.
On the water, yes.
Because they're just floating. Yes, they don't know what direction it's going.
They lost direction. They're like just moving around, and then like when the weather is getting worse, like they just
go from there.
Yeah, wave throw you from where to where, and they just like. So that's how worst situation come.
Yeah.
And then we was lucky enough that it was heat. The weather is kind of flow, and then we just got to smash like. We spent it like 30 something hours.
30 something hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
so now, 30 something hours. Boom! You guys arrived in Malta.
Yeah, we pretty much close to, because we didn't really know about about Malta either.
Yeah.
So like we target. We want to cross to Europe, which is Italy for us. Like, the simple as that.
That's all you guys know.
Yeah.
So you're leaving your hometown because of unforeseen circumstances, obviously seeking better opportunity, better life. You guys are getting on these boats, and you're not even sure where it will end up.
Yeah.
And you're also aware that there's two options.
100%.
You're either making it or you're dead. There's not even a third or fourth.
Nothing, man. Like, because I think like it's like you seeing someone who you just ate it, like few days, then he have like maybe he gone in front of you. Yeah. You see it, you heard it, he died.
Wow.
Or maybe like someone like is like they passed.
Yeah.
You know, they crossed, they made it. Okay, what? Like, I don't have option.
Yeah.
Whatever I take it, I'm going to risk it.
Yeah. You got no options.
Nothing.
So explain your arrival in Malta. So explain how that went.
Arriving in Malta is actually because, as I said, like seeing the ground, like the land,
it's a blessing.
It's a blessing for me. And like it wasn't like my plan to end up in Malta. I just like freedom, it's space where I can like put my feet in the ground.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Okay, then coming, and when they take me as to prison. I spend sometimes I say, okay, fuck, why life exists?
Yeah.
Like all the way make to here because of this.
Yeah.
And the same people who deported, who have the same journey,
they got deported
all
back.
The way. Yes, they have to deport it. I say, why life exists?
Yeah.
Why even life? And then we go to the point where like, okay, there's no hope. Right.
So after all that journey, you arrive in Malta. You've seen people that have been sent back.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, when they're getting sent back, they're either going to jail or getting killed.
Yep.
Okay. And then also too, when you arrived, they brought you into prison.
Yeah.
So could you explain that? How long, did you spend? Hold on, let me make sure. This is crazy, Dursi. This story is crazy. So now you're in Malta. And so they brought you to the prison.
Yeah.
Now, why is that? Could you explain for people that don't understand why?
Just like the detention is like pretty much the same as prison.
Yeah.
Where you can't really go out.
Yeah.
If you had to go out for a different reason, you have to get handcuffed and then go
Yeah.
to and get it done, whatever it is, and go back to the same. They just take hand off.
Yeah.
Even if like even if you sick, you go to this hospital, you get to handcuff unless you out of breath or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have to get handcuffed to the bed and spend some days or some night, go back to like that's how they go really
Yeah.
move. I'm like
It's
like that's
you don't even feel like a human at that point.
no, yeah, that's the thing. But also, of course, because I respect it. That's the regulation, how it works, the policy of the Malta, how it works, and you go to the point where you say, okay, like I don't even like I'm
What's
not
the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know, like for example, you don't crime. You don't like you're just seeking the safe
Asylum
place.
seeker.
You know, I'm just like so wow.
So could you, real quick, actually, could you define refugee and define asylum seeker, so for the viewers, so they can give so they can understand.
What do you mean, like
So what
refugee-
would you say is a refugee?
Refugees are the people who seek safe asylum seeker. Obviously, like people that move, like people start moving for a different reason.
Move for different
You know,
reasons.
because like in that, people doesn't have choice to leave them beloved family, friends, home
Yeah.
behind, right?
Yeah.
And then like can be related to politics. You know, politics, them gender equality, like
Yeah.
war,
Yeah.
or maybe ethnic.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, people leave the home. You know what I mean? And then when we get here, and then like, okay, I'm getting safe place.
Yeah.
But then seeing this all thing is going on, getting in prison, like remain in detention for 1 year and 6 months, the longest that we spend 2 years. And then like
You
there's-
can be in the detention center for a year and 6 months.
yeah. And that's like, this is like, that's why, okay, because if other country, for example, they put you in a camp, like, okay, you arrive the country, you put in the camp, and then you start your process. But Malta have a different regulation.
Different
They put-
process and regulation.
They put you in detention that like you have to start your process. But basically, you can't really go to do some anywhere. Like, okay,
And it's because, quote unquote, to explain to the viewers, it's quote unquote because you don't have your documents when you arrive.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
So just for the viewers watching.
yeah.
So, man, bro, yo, like
Telling
I
you,
respect, man, I
I'm
respect the
telling you,
journey.
man.
So,
Wasn't-
so how long did you spend in the detention center, and then what was next after that?
And I spent about 7 months, and then again, I'm waiting for the result because I had to deal because of the language difficulties. I had to wait interpreter, but they don't have interpreter, translator.
Yeah, interpreter at the
interpreter
time.
at the
Yeah.
time. Then like, okay, take while to get interpreter. Then when I
It
did
took
my,
7 months to get an interpreter.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like not really like that. Not supposedly,
Yeah.
but like okay, like whatever. Like they said, we didn't find anyone.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay. And there's nothing, just eating, sleeping, like doing nothing, and waiting this much. Okay, and then I did my interview. Then I get after 2 months, which is close to 9 months in detention. Then again, when I come out, until I fix it, see myself settling. It take me another 2 months. 11 months gone. Boom. Like
What was the other 2 months? Where was that? In the next
and
place?
in the center.
In the center.
Center the same, but basically now you can move out to go in.
Okay.
There's certain time.
So to visually explain, so when you arrive, they put you in. He's saying that they put you in the detention centers,
Yeah.
but it's basically prison. They say it's detention center, but you would like to equate it to prison because why? You have no freedom.
No, definitely.
You can't leave freely. If you go to the hospital, they're handcuffing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So then from the next space that they send you,
Mm-hmm.
the next waiting area is another detention center, but you have more freedom at this point.
No,
So you guys,
it's called the center.
It's called the
which
center.
is basically like full of security, of course.
Fill up security.
And
yeah?
like you only go like at certain time you come in and the stuff, and also you could at least find the access, like maybe because of course you have to look for a job
For
example.
job and stuff, yeah,
And
okay.
because like there's nothing, even if you don't know language or you don't nothing, you just have to make your life and somehow start
Work.
looking for work.
Yeah. Okay. So then this space now it's like you can move around freely in Malta to try to figure things out
Yeah,
and
yeah, definitely, yeah.
get things going.
Yeah, the
Okay.
only difficulty is like it's still like you're in a dark room where you don't have language, culture, like
Yeah.
information. There's nothing that you can do anything. There's nothing you can access it without language. For me, like okay, like one of the crazy things is still I wish I can change the time I spend it eating, sleeping. If I could train language, if I could train skill training, if I could at least train culture,
Yeah.
it helped me when I come out of the detention.
But you had to eat and sleep though. You had to eat and sleep. I know you said you wanted to change that time, but you also have to eat and sleep. You know.
Like no. But like in detention, we just eat and sleep.
Oh, that's all you do.
That's all we do.
Okay.
But if we get at least a core language training, this
I see what
9.
you- oh, you're saying you wish that's what they gave as an option, basically.
No.
Oh.
I don't like. I wish I get at least training, like skill training or language training or culture training. Those 9 months I spent in the prison. You know what I mean? Like for
Yeah.
example, rather than just I eat in the sleep, but if I get at least language training or skill training or culture training,
You would have been better off.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
When I
Okay.
came out of the tension, I still like dark place. Like I don't have nothing to do, nothing like where to go, what to do.
Yeah. So could you explain that? So what was next? So now after these 9 months have 9 months gone by.
Yeah.
So almost a year basically.
Definitely, yes.
Almost a year of waiting, harsh living conditions, non-freedom.
Yeah.
So now what was next? What did you do? Where did you go live? What did you do for work? How did you go? Where did you go learn English? If you don't mind sharing.
The biggest dream when I started learning English in the center there's 1.5 hours. In the center they can give you if you have like that's like option.
Yeah.
It's not like okay you've got to learn it. No, it's okay there's a course you want to learn it. Okay, yes, okay. This is my passion. At least improving my English, how to communicate with other people.
Yeah.
That's my dream. Nothing else.
I love
And then
that.
nothing like okay. Then I when I had that chance, I ran to and I started having 1.5 hours per week in the camp.
Okay.
And that helped me. Like okay, like one of the crazy thing. There's one of NGOs. I gone into. I asked it. Listen, I really need English.
Yeah.
And they say, okay, like, you know, because at the moment, like, we are full, you could also learn it online. How? Like, just, you know, you can learn it from YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, not even possible because I don't have internet. How can I do? And then, like, literally, that kind of be, like, helping me to get information. Then I started spending 2 hours a day for 3 months sitting in the theater, like where the people with the free Wi-Fi, public free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. Yeah,
spending.
My
at
boy,
least-
get it out
Yeah,
the
man.
mud, literally,
Get it on, man. That's like spending these hours every day. At least English learning, free English, online English learning. Like this is the course I was following up, and then like basically by 6 months countdown after I come out of detention, my English is getting improved.
Getting good, yeah.
Like because I'm consistently like chasing word by word, talking to myself, that's how I did.
Yeah.
And then like 6 months later, I'm getting improved, man. I'm getting better now. Like then
Bro, Dursa, man, you different, bro.
Yeah,
by
like-
yourself. And you're 18 years old at this
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
You're 18 years old by yourself. So now, how do you feel? Fast forward a little bit. How do you feel assistance has been given from Malta? Like, how did you feel that the community was towards you? I know you mentioned that the ex-president, she was helpful, but how else do you feel? How did the civilians and the regular Maltese people interact with you? How did you feel about that?
I think like what I don't want to leave out, like for example, after 6 months, I kind of go into the NGOs. I start asking, like I really want to help. My passion just want to learn English, culture, and I want to fit in the society. That's my passion. I'm trying to, even I don't manage to like express myself. I try to call the interpreter, whatever, like using over the phone call, trying to explain what I'm saying, so they can translate it to. As I said, my passion, just fitting the society. Then, like that's like that idea. Like I really want to like integrate to the community. And then of course, because the lack of culture, lack of language, there's so many barriers like holding me back. And of course, there's over the time, like there is a few people who believed in me, like start supporting me. Okay, then keep doing. You're doing good. Keep doing. Okay, like I'm pushing. And then like when it comes to the society, I think the society is pretty much divided in somehow 2-3 different ways. There's a really good people who like willing to support, even no matter what. There's a people who like they don't care, like they only mind they only mind the business. And the rest like there is ignorant people like being more racist. But what I did actually, I connect to those good people. The people who like I look up to, and I say like, when I go to them, I get helpful, supporting, good information from them, encouragement from them. I close my friendship to them. And then I start getting better and knowing how could I live with the community. That's how then building friendship from there. It helped me to like establish more, ignoring the negativity from the other side, come to myself, like less attention to them. Of course, like I feel so much down when saying, you take in so much space, you have to go back. I say, no, you better get used to me. Like there's no way I'm going to, So
respect.
Respect. Like I feel much more positive because I disconnected to the negative coming from everywhere to myself. And then like people believe in me because I determined, keep pushing, keep fighting, and like staying hope, positive. And that's where people realizing that that showing that you are capable of, you can do something, and people get along with you and they start coming to support you, whatever. Like that's how I build myself. Like I've seen the people who are the same position 10-15 years ago when they come to this country, more or less the same. I'm not saying I did great, you know what I mean? But I feel like I built so much trust, so much friend in the community. For example, if you see like on festival, like I've barely I know like few people, but hundreds of people know because like this.
Let me tell you something. Dursa got the juice. I've been in multiple 4 days. Everywhere we go, Dursa. Bro, you got the juice, bro. But that's good on. Sorry to cut you off, but I just really want to emphasize that you built, great connections. You know what I'm saying? Meaningful connections. And one thing that I don't know if you guys noticed, but Dursa is a motivational speaker as well. One thing that you highlighted that I wanted to emphasize was you really just focused on the positive, the positivity, and just blurred out the negative. You know what I'm saying? And where your mind goes, like where energy goes, focus flows. You know,
you've got to go. I realized once because, like from the beginning, I push myself where I want to really like do what the other people like, so they can accept me. But like I realized that I'm doing too much without getting any return. I say like, let me be myself, do what I can, and be who am I. And as long as I don't hurt someone, I do my best.
Just be you, bro. Just be you.
That's like when the thing is like, I hold back myself, putting this in line, and then thing is like pretty much like heavy down on like for me, and this is like I'm free, like whatever taking, I'm positive. I can do this one no matter what. I get support, like I can do it. And also my personal, personally and professionally, I'm getting better. Being like a Spark 15 organization, it helped me to like grow and personally and professionally. In both ways.
Personally and professionally, I like that. I like that.
Helped me where I can like grow my mentally, physically, emotionally. It's like when people looking up to, I say like you feel that there's a way how you can like give hope to the communities. Like we started like Spark 15 organization is like to say it like it's a refugee and migrant refugee led organization in Malta. It's the first organization led by the people who lived the experience. We built it like about with a few people. Today we have like full of the communities.
Full community.
Full community.
I want you guys. You answer my next question.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna ask, can you emphasize? So, Dursa is also a organizational leader, community leader, and runs, owns, started Spark 15. And could you also just emphasize that again? What is Spark 15, just so they know? So yes, Spark 15.
Spark 15 is like it's a refugee and migrant led organization. It's a like
refugee and migrant led organization.
We VO officially registered. We are the first organization and from the community. We are in the front line to access to like any communities, solving any problems, and of course like we can't really like finalize everything at once, but like we really in the front line to like access to like all the migrant communities, and we also like have build so much connection trust with them, and easy to access like hundreds of people who can just see like for example this one we just send it 2-3 email, then we just post it on our social medias. Boom.
Yeah. Spark 15. I'll drop the link below.
Yeah.
So, and also, could you emphasize the different things associated with Spark 15? So, I know there's, you guys do volunteering for teaching English.
Yeah.
There's a football team. Can you also emphasize on each thing?
Actually, like Spark 15, like when it started building, is the idea is just it come from dynamic people, young people who have. They live in the experience, they get to here, they start a school, and then they go to, like, they find it difficult. They say, okay, let's build the group, let's become group, so we can help ourselves. And then, like, obviously, like, we get the support from, like, UNHCR, the other NGOs, we get support, then we establish the organization on ourselves, by ourselves. And then I respect the people who, like, give so much energy, give so much support. I want to thank you them. And then, like, is the idea actually like supporting ourselves, you know, like, and then obviously like we've got to the point when we take so much responsibility, even from the community side, and we work on further education program with the people, even if you don't have any certificate, but study it in your home, you don't have certificate, and there is a system how you can follow and get to university, and that's we call it further education program, accessing to higher education program.
So you guys are helping the youth, specifically the refugees, further educate themselves to then get into universities and get into colleges.
Yeah, but also on the other hand, we looking into like integration. We look also inclusion otherwise, and when we see the people live here for so much years, and then there's no integration. Integration means like there is no connection with the community, Maltese community, the migrant community. So the ideas came up, okay, how we can bring these people together? What the most element that people, two different cultures.
Bringing together the communities through football, organizations, gatherings, and that's why Spark 15. So the integration.
Integration, we call it. Then also we kind of like supporting general information, whether like to the documentation, or as to healthcare, or to like work information, for example. Like we don't have, like we don't provide the resource, but we provide with the information linking to the people where they go, what to do, how to do it.
So basically a community to help better the refugees, help integrate them with the Maltese community, but also help them get around freely, help them get into schools, help them point them in the right directions.
Yeah, definitely,
So I like that, man. I like that. And Spark 15, that's another reason why I am back in Malta. We stayed in touch because I want to be a part of that in any way I can. And Dursa, shout out to you on a very, very successful event.
You,
World Refugee Day was this previous Sunday, June 19th. And Spark 15 held an amazing event with international food from all over, music, booths, information desks on the refugees and the migrant communities. So that was a great event, Dursa, man. This man is a busy man. So shout out to you. So real quick, I want to speak about real quick on I was reading the flyer, the Spark 15 flyer that you showed me, and it was the Justice for, what was his name? The the worker that pretty much was tossed.
That's one. Like actually, one of our brothers who was working construction.
Yeah.
And then just he has unlucky, he fell from the wall. Then he broke his back, and then just the boss take him to the dump roadside, and they just left.
They just left him there.
Left there, man. Like it's so.
So
terrible.
he was working.
Yeah.
Construction, broke his back, and the boss took him and just dumped him roadside like it was nothing. Like it was.
Yeah, definitely. You don't like. That's
bro,
really,
that's I'm
if you
fighting.
Just call ambulance, then just take it. Like just dump it there, move on, boom. Like luckily, hours later, someone came, was walking inside, like just having work, and finding. It's one of like. She had to call the police, ambulance, then that's how he get to the hospital.
That's how he got to the
late,
hospital.
like hours
Good
late.
Samaritan,
Yes,
basically.
yeah.
So could you explain the work conditions for the refugees and the pay and situations that have happened and occurred that you guys go through while trying to obviously, save money to better your lives here in Malta?
I think like the work in Malta, like in a way, is not in a good condition.
Yeah.
And for example, there's no health and safety.
Yeah.
There is no health and safety. There's no better training. There's no better skills. Obviously, I have to make my life. For example, the first time I started working, I had to working construction. To make my life in somehow, because obviously construction is pretty much easy to access, even if you don't know the language or culture. So that's the reason most of the people end up injury so much time. There's no health safety.
You guys had the hard labor jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
Hard labor jobs.
That's.
Now I want to make a comment. So I spent 4 months of my life here in Malta, 6 months of my life here in Malta,
Nice.
actually. And I met a lot of people. What is your comment to, or what would you say is your reaction to Maltese individuals that say there's too much Africans here, they're taking all of our jobs?
I think pretty much they have to open mind.
Have to have an open mind.
Open mind, and then of course close to the people, listening and having friends, talking to them, or not being ignored. Of course, for example, take and especially the community, pretty much they're diverse, they're very friendly, socially. No one leave them home behind because they have a choice. These people, they don't have a choice. They're seeking for a better, safe place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, we're trying to build our life here. We're trying to be part of the society. We're trying to be integrate the community. There's no way, there's no reason that you hate us. I'm not taking your space. I'm just, I'm doing my thing. In a way, we contributed to the community.
Contributed to the community, yeah. You guys just want to
Yeah,
be one.
Yes. We want to be part of one of them. I am contributing. We have a lot of success people.
Yeah.
And they graduate doctor, they graduate nursing, they're business owners in so many ways.
Yeah.
These people pay tax to the countries.
Yeah.
These people, they pay national insurance to the countries. I'm not saying in imposing negative way,
Yeah.
but it's I have to the people, they need to open mind.
Yeah.
Not just running after one negative on social media. Close to the people, make friends, talk to them. Having I have a.
We're humans.
Human, it doesn't mean because I'm a different skin then okay I'm not human. No, it's that we all the same. You know what I mean? We share the same. We care. One of the I missed. I grown up with a community where when I need something, I get in a minute.
Yeah.
The reason is the community is so much connected, so much care, so much shit.
Yeah.
You need something, okay, you ask someone. Okay, Dursa, he needs something. Or this is the community I grown up.
Everyone's in this together.
Yeah, everyone is together. You have a difficulty, you can get it. Just ask around. Because one day it's me, one day it's you.
Yeah.
Life is a circle. I need you, you need me. You know what I mean? We can build better, we can do better than this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm after, It's okay, because maybe I'm great, I don't care anymore. I have to lift up someone.
Yeah.
It's life is just circle, it's about caring, it's about sharing, it's about living together. That is something make us better.
Yeah.
That's how we can even build a better environment. You know, it's very like for example, I have a lot of young people my age, less than younger than me. They come up to me and they say, okay, I've get disappointed, I've get negative. Someone say to me, okay, what have you done to teach them in a way changing the mindset?
Yeah.
What have you done? What is your reaction? Okay, but like someone said to you like this, but what you did, like what was your reaction? Have you teach them in a way how they can realize, I'm losing this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is the thing, because the action and the reaction in life is very important. And for example, if you come up to me in a bad attitude and just say, I can smile to you, for sure, even you are coming to hit me, if I smile, you can't really hit me back. You know what I mean? You have to smile to my community. We have to also thank the community who host us, giving hospitality. We live in them. We not everyone bad as everyone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good people. We have to connect our people to those people.
Yeah. Connect with the good people.
Yeah. Because the environment that we are surrounded is very important.
Yeah. Environment is everything. Environment is key.
Yeah.
Change the environment, change the person.
100%. Yeah.
Dursa, man, listen, bro, you are doing God's work.
Man,
bro,
pleasure,
listen.
Pleasure about this, man.
Crazy journey you have had, and to remain positive throughout the journey. You've been in Malta for the past eight years?
Yeah.
8 years now. You've reached thousands of people through those Spark 15 organization and integration. You're also in the works of another big project, which we won't touch about.
Yeah.
But you are a motivational speaker person. Your energy, bro. I'm glad Jazz connected us, because you're doing good, man. You're doing good, and keep focused. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, and people are recognizing it. They're seeing it. They're seeing it.
Yeah, definitely. I want to thank you, people who always giving me support, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all the NGOs, all the communities, all that, for the people from everywhere supported. Now, once a crazy thing, I got a phone from the England saying, okay, man, because of you, I made my life better.
Wow.
That's the thing.
Someone called you from England saying that.
I did. That's
love, bro. That's
4 years ago when I met this guy, and he had a really bad situation. I took him with my car, moved to drive to another place, giving something what I can, encouraging him. I'm moving on, done. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Years later, he called me man, because of you, I am a better person.
Nah, that's love, bro. That's love, bro. You're impacting so many people. I've seen it firsthand. You're impacting so many people in an unbelievable way. And let me tell you something. This man, Dursa, is the most selfless person I have met, because you put others first all the time, to the point where it's I had to tell you it's okay to get a little selfish. No, for real. I've learned that in this past year, because you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta put yourself first as well.
If you I've got to realize what you're saying. I've got to realize that it's okay to be selfish in a way that you have to see yourself. If you don't see yourself in a good way, if you don't help yourself, you can't really help someone.
Yeah.
You may, but long term sustain is not for sure. You are lying to yourself.
Yeah.
But that thing that I want to build the good thing, in how connecting the people who give energy, who have a good energy. They want to see better environment. It is sometimes hard when you live in the same condition, and people they read that condition, they call, okay, man, I'm in a difficult situation.
Yeah.
You can't really ignore, because you've gone through, you've passed through.
You've been through it. You've been through the mud.
Few years ago, you've been there.
Yeah.
Ignoring this is very hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but sometimes, as you said, you have to see yourself, putting yourself in a place. Sometimes it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate, man. Good advice. Is anything, man. Always hit up, man. It's my pleasure.
Hey.
And doing what I can, man.
Yo, keep doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Keep doing it, bro. But listen, We're going to close it out there. Amazing interview with my guy Dursa over here. Motivational speaker, community leader, former refugee, living life here in Malta, changing lives one day at a time. Dursa, any last words you want to say to the people?
Well, life is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, everywhere life is beautiful. And we can't really know where tomorrow will take us. The good thing that we can do is just today, we do what we can, stay positive, stay calm, do what you can. Don't take so much into your life what you can really do at once.
At once,
you know, but
one day at a time.
Yeah. Like to the community, what I can add, what my message to the community, we can't really change entire world at once.
Yeah.
But if we keep doing what we can change our neighbor. That's how we can change the entire world.
Sheesh! Yo, listen. We gonna end it out right there. Dursa, man, you different, bro. Yo, listen. God bless you, bro. God bless you, man. You doing God's work, bro.
Yeah, man,
Much respect, man.
Pleasure, man.
Amazing, crazy journey. And I'm excited to see the next projects and continue to help you grow and assist in any way I can as well.
Yes.
Hey,
my boy will be putting all the social media contacting.
Yes, sir.
Wherever whoever need the contact in touch, whatever. Like, I'm here always.
Got you.
You know,
got
so
you.
Makes sense. Like,
yes,
you
sir.
know, we can reach do what we can.
Do what we can.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, well, there you have it. We're going to close it out here on the Labas Show. Hope you enjoy this one-on-one interview with Dursa. Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe below. I will put his contacts below. He also has a big project in the works. So if you want to be involved with that in any way, shape, or form, this is volunteer. Just contact me. I will also put his contact information so you can contact him as well. I will also put his Spark organization if you want to get involved with what he has going on right now here in Malta with his refugee migrant community. Dursa, God bless, bro.
My man.
We out, baby.
Thank you for the breed. Yes,
We out.
My man.